Very soon. We do have a pinpoint weather alert today, not because of snow, just a lot of wind and rain, and it's knocking on the door right now, it looks like, behind us.
Yeah, you can see it moving across Connecticut and Long Island already. So I do expect that rain and the increasing winds to continue this afternoon. Let's take a look at the current conditions. I wanted to show you our view from East Providence right now. Temperatures are pretty mild for a November day, middle 50s, but winds have been picking up, and they're now out of the south-southeast at 20 miles per hour, gusting to 30 in Newport and on Block Island. And we're seeing some of those stronger wind gusts in New Bedford, 32-mile-per-hour gusts. We do have a wind advisory that starts shortly, 1 o'clock this afternoon, goes until 1 a.m. on Thursday. But the window of time that I'm most concerned about for damaging wind gusts in the range of that 40 to 55 miles per hour is between about 4 and 8 p.m. So a heads up for that. Does coincide with the evening commute. The rain is moving across Connecticut right now, just about to the western Rhode Island border, so plan on a soggy finish to the day. That rain's going to come down heavy at times. We're not alone. It's all up and down the East Coast that this line of rain and thunderstorms has been impacting the country, moving from Texas and the plains now to the East Coast, with some severe weather still ongoing over parts of North Florida, and even a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning up near West Virginia. As far as this afternoon goes, our threat tracker for the afternoon and evening bumped up around here for that threat for damaging wind gusts and some heavy downpours, really making travel tricky in the coming hours. 51 for Smithfield right now. It's 57 in Westerly and Richmond, and already 58 degrees in New Bedford. We're going to continue to push close to 60 for a high temperature in the evening commute. Want to watch for those localized street flooding conditions, as well as those gusty winds. It could lead to, at this point, just isolated power outages, but it is something we'll be watching for. So in, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, raining across Rhode Island, and that continues to spread eastward. 6 o'clock in the evening, trying to get home from work or get the kids to their activities. We've got downpours and some of the strongest winds of the day moving through at that point. So this line with the cold front will start to clear the area between about 7 and 9 p.m. As it does, winds will shift and start to diminish, and our skies will tend to clear overnight and into tomorrow morning. As far as those winds go, notice by 4 o'clock we're starting to get those gusts in that 40 to 50 mile an hour range, especially along the coastline. And here's that 6 o'clock time frame with the potential for a few gusts topping 50 miles per hour. That's when we'd be more concerned about isolated pockets of damage. Winds will shift behind the cold front to the northwest, and they'll diminish to 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts. And that's what we're going to be dealing with, not just overnight tonight, but during the daytime tomorrow too. Rainfall, about a half an inch to an inch of rain expected before this front clears out. And once it does move through, temperatures will really start to tumble overnight. 57 at 7 o'clock, 11, we're down to 44, and at 5 o'clock in the morning, all the way down to 33 degrees. Blustery and much cooler weather back for tomorrow. High temperatures, middle 40s, wind chills in the 30s. And take today's weather, we're going to pretty much do it all again on Saturday. We've got rain and windy conditions. Not quite as much rain or as much wind, but about a quarter to a half an inch of rain expected during the day, gusting potentially between 40 and 50 miles per hour. Looks brisk, cool, and dry on Sunday.